What's going on YouTube? It's James Ong here and welcome back to another RimWorld tips and tricks video. Today we have possibly the best tip and or trick and or RimWorld life hack that I have ever come across. And also I kind of discovered this one on my own, which I'm kind of proud of, I suppose. Yeah, I have mentioned this before, but there's a little bit more detail that I can go into for this, and also making a standalone video for it is going to give it a little bit more exposure. Plus, this is like a lot more powerful than I kind of initially realized that it kind of was. So, what am I talking about here? Well, I'm talking about my little dual wielding trick. You can see that I have here a short bow and a knife. I'm going to show you how we can dual wield these with steroid here, and in fact with any RimWorld character, provided they're capable of violence. World map. Let's go to the world map, and that seemed to load quite quickly. That was the first time I've clicked on that. Normally it takes a bit longer. Let's form a caravan here. We're going to take steroid, and we're not going anywhere with this caravan. We don't even need to take items with it. In fact, it's probably better if you don't select any items and choose a random route. It can be anywhere. We can even just go, well, we're going 2 places now. Whatever. We're going anywhere. Except we're not actually going to launch this caravan. So, yeah, I'm just doing this. Oh, in fact, you know what? Let's cancel this. And first, let's spawn a raid. A group of pirates. Hopefully it is not a group. In fact, it is not. So, this could be our first raid, right? Naked brutality start. We have managed to get our knife going and our short bow going. Or our knife and our short bow. Let's get our dual wielding thing happening here. So, the raid is here. We go to the world map. We form an caravan. Press the right buttons, James. Let's do this. Let's do this. We don't need to take any items. We can choose a route. It can be a random route. Aconcepton. And zoom in. You there, go and equip the short bow. So here comes our dual wielding thing. We equip that. And we load this into the caravan. And boom. You are now dual wielding 2 weapons. So, in Steroid's hand, he has the short bow. He could attack the door, for example. And if I want to switch, I just go to his gear. I get him to drop his knife there. And I get him to equip that. And boom. He can just change immediately. Super quickly. There's no cooldown at all for switching weapons. So as long as he's not firing like he was at the start, he can just switch absolutely immediately. And look at how quickly we can do this. So let's equip the short bow, because we know that raid is approaching. And let's load this into our caravan. We're now dual wielding stuff here. And we're going to be able to deal with Flan here a lot more easily. So, and yeah, this is useful not only in this kind of situation where, you know, naked brutality, your first raid, that's kind of a bit of an obstacle getting through that, you know. It's a 1v1 situation. The dude, if he kills you, it's kind of, you know, game done sort of thing. This is a little hurdle which you're going to be able to get through a lot easier with the dual wielding trick. So you can imagine with dual wielding what we can achieve here. We can get some shots off on this dude as he's approaching us. Once he reaches us, we just drop into the knife and we're suddenly a melee character. We're no longer at a disadvantage for this guy being very close to us. And the fact that you're not attacking immediately kind of means I'm at even higher of an advantage here. He is now approaching us. So let's get some shots off here. Hopefully we can hit him once or twice before he actually gets to us. We hit once there. I'm going to get one more shot off here, which misses. And now I am going to switch into our melee, which he does and manages to do in time for the fight. And you already have a cut from a short bow, correct? And now you have some stabs from our knife. And hopefully we can deal with this dude. He has 4 melee skill. I think we have 5, so it's a pretty even fight. But we have a knife, which is, I think, a bit better than a club. So hopefully we can do this. And obviously the fact that we were able to get a little shot off him first means that Steroid is able to live up to his bulky name here and kill Mr. Flan. Very, very good. So yeah, the dual wielding trick, man, this is super, super powerful. As you can see here, very, very effective, especially in this kind of situation, a Naked Brutality start, a Rich Explorer start, or just any time during the game. If you have a raid come up, all of your characters who are going to be involved in the fighting in that raid, you can get them loaded into dual wielding loadouts like this. And if a melee character manages to make it to one of your pawns, you can switch into melee. It also makes your caravans a lot more defensible. So I will load knives and stuff into my caravans, and it's better to do it manually, I find, rather than like if we were to form a caravan and include a knife in our items. That will work for a single person caravan, but if we've got multiple people, then for example we might load 2 knives into the caravan and Steroid would pick both of them up. So keep that in mind. You want to probably manually load each knife into each character, or each melee weapon to each character that you want to wield that weapon. I hope that you find this tip very helpful and that it allows you to stab many, many, many people. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, you may find something else linked on the screen now helpful to you, and I do hope that you will join me for another RimWorld Tips and Tricks video.